This is my persuasive speech. I have my mom, my husband, my best friend, and her 2 kids. Okay. My name is Amanda Guilfoyle, and today I will be talking about hate crimes in America and just kind of giving everybody an idea of the impact it's having on our society. Hate crimes date back to the ancient times when the Roman Empire would prosecute various religious groups. And we've gone on to not only religion, but race, gender, even sexual orientation. Hate crimes are defined as acts toward another because of their race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, and other factors that are not related to the offender. So this offender won't victimize somebody of the same race. They are against the other race. The offender opposes the victim simply because they don't have that in common. Like I said before, a black man won't go against another black man as a hate crime. I'm not saying that they won't, but it is always going to be, one race against another, or men having an issue with women because, they seem to think that we can't do what they can do, and, certain aspects of that. So you may wonder what kind of impact this has on our society today. Well, in 2000, the FBI started the hate crimes data collection program, and in that program, 11,690 law enforcement agencies in the 48 states, including District of Columbia, submitted a summary of incidents based off of hate crimes. And in 2000, according to the UCR, which is the United Collections report, hate crimes against race was 5,171, against religion was 1,556, sexual orientation was 1,486, ethnicity and national origin was 1,164, and against disability, people with disabilities, whether it be mental or physical, was 36. So, yeah, it's very sad how people can take aggression towards somebody who is, just because they're in a wheelchair or just because they were born with a mental defect. In 2011, just last year's reports that came through, hate crimes against race was 3,465, religious groups was 1,318, sexual orientation was 1,508, ethnicity and national origin was 891, and disability actually went up to 58. So, compared to the other numbers, it may not seem that extreme, but when it comes to the disability, we're also talking about elderly who are dependent on their children, or a nursing home to take care of them. We're talking about people that lost their legs, or some form of disability that enables them to work like the rest of us. Sexual orientation and disability have increased, while the others have shown a small decrease in the past 11 years. So, outside of the sexual orientation and the disability, we are seeing a decrease, but I want to focus on the disability and the sexual orientation as far as the hate crimes, because that is a life choice, and one that's people can't help. You can't help, but you're not asking to be disabled, and so for somebody to take that out on you, and beat you and stuff is just ignorant. Hate crimes, as I just said, are out of ignorance. For some reason or another, people don't want to have this kind of knowledge of the other races, and if you actually look into the backgrounds of the other races, and even as a Caucasian myself, I've got German, Danish, I've got all these different factors in my, just in me. So why is somebody taking something out on a black man who wasn't even born in Africa, and yet they're taking it out on him? And I have a lot of black friends who say, well, I wasn't even, I wasn't born there, and I was born in America, so why can't you treat me like an American? It's definitely an ignorant thing to do, to treat somebody because of the color of their skin. I feel that as for our children, that is where we need to start in being able to turn these hate crimes around. Being able to talk to our children and be able to get our children to understand the importance of accepting others for who they are and for their lifestyles, not necessarily accepting and doing what others do, but in turn just being able to look at somebody else and actually see them as a human being, and not because of their skin color or the religion that they choose to practice. Is very important. And so as far as our main goal should be to teach the next generation and enforce that with our actions. It's not just about teaching them what is the right way. We also have to show them in our actions, and be able to do it ourselves. I wanted to leave you all with a quote from Robert Anton Wilson. We all see only that which we are trained to see. Children are very impressionable, and as long as we raise them right and teach them that they can, accept others for who they are, I think that we will be able to turn these hate crimes around. Do we have any questions? Well, everybody, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed my speech, and I hope that you will consider hate crimes as an extreme necessity that we need to turn around, as I do.